right, mans. It's Bear Talks again with your boy Reggie. What up? This is going to be another a reaction video to Modern Women. Modern Woman says men play no role in pregnancy. So, mans, I need you to listen up real good. I'm going to give you my perspective on what is necessarily going on in this conversation. I've only watched the first maybe 30, 40 seconds and instantly noticed something and was annoyed. So I'm going to run this video for you guys and you let me know down in the comments what you really think about the role that you'll be playing when you're bringing children into this world. So with that, let's get at it.
I mean, of course he can have his opinion, but I think, like I said, it's down to the woman to do whatever she wants to do. So even if he said, no, I don't want you to get an abortion, I think even if she wants to get one, she should still be able to get one, because at the end of the day, it's, hey, that's carrying the baby. Yeah. Hey, that's giving birth. So yeah, I think it's her choice.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And also, like,
I need you guys to pay attention to there's no soul in these women, all right? Like, just listen to their voice and the way their speech patterns are. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that these two birds right away have dashed many bellies, at least one for sure, but I'm gonna say more than one, because the more you strip out the inside of your womb, the less feeling you have, and they're exhibiting everything of a soulless person at this point.
whose human rights are we thinking about here? You know, your whole life changes if you have a baby. Like, if
for men and for women.
Yeah, for all parties involved, and not even just the man and the woman, the parent, the wider family, and the child.
So
itself.
what if the dad says, like, you don't, once you give birth, like, you don't have to, I'll take care of it. I don't need you to do anything else. Like, I got it.
Can you carry it for me? Can you birth it for me?
Selfish. Straight 100% selfish. Who the fuck else is supposed to carry the baby? Women carry the babies. Men are not built to carry the babies. What the fuck is she talking about? Can you carry it for me?
Can you change your body for me?
Do you know how many times you hear about, like, dads running out on, like, single, like, mums, and they're like, oh, I swear it took 2 of us to make this kid, like, come back here and, like, look after the kid. So that is acceptable for the women to say. But when it comes to, like, deciding on who's, like, gonna have the baby, no, it's definitely my choice. Do you see what I mean? And then, like, I didn't even expect us to go into the whole men and women type of debate, and I thought we were gonna stick to abortion, but it's, again, like, it's just double standards, isn't it? You know, you guys
100% double standards. They can lay down with you and produce a child and then turn around and dash it without your knowing. They don't even have to tell you. They could just turn around and dash it. And you're supposed to run when they say, yo, it's time for you to pay. You're supposed to run up and be like, oh, I'm here to pay, but I get no say in what happens in this child's life. How is that supposed to work for you, you men out there? If this is what you want, keep playing these stupid games with these little girls. But just think about your future. Think about your legacy when you're getting that, you know, couple minutes of her going down on you, you hitting it from the back or whatever it is. Is it worth the pain that's going to come with it?
guys want basically everything and then more.
You don't carry it. You don't have to. You don't carry it.
But what's worse, though, carrying it or paying for it for the rest of its life and paying non-stop child support, paying everything?
What's you're saying that women don't pay for their children?
Well,
all right. Do women pay for their children? Yes, they do. If you're a single mother, though, you're putting yourself and the child through unnecessary pain and hardship. There is no reason why you're supposed to, first of all, having sex unprotected has the likelihood of producing a child. the woman chooses who she beds. She chooses who she lets in the pearly gates. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, how could she turn around and demand you pay if, one, you didn't want the child? But I'm going to say that the responsibility lies on us men. Look at these women, so-called women. They're not about, women don't love kids. Modern women do not love children. They don't love responsibility. And children are a huge responsibility. Most women, modern women, look at children as a burden. 100%. That's what they think it is.
Say no. Most of the time, if the man's involved, he's paying for pretty much everything, right? If he's a supporter,
Is he? No.
if he's a supporting dad.
If he's a supporting dad, supporting means supporting the person that's actually doing.
So if
That's
I'm in
what
the
the word
kid's life,
support
if I'm
means.
in the kid's life, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm working to look
That's
after that kid.
You
And
subjectively,
yeah, 'cause
not objectively.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
That's you subjectively.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about what a high value man would want to do for their wife. I don't want, personally, for
A
me.
high value man would want to do.
Okay,
But
see,
statistically,
this
that
is
what
the
happened?
thing. If your wife doesn't want to have your baby, get a new wife. But I think we're talking about right now one night stands, or I met you on a Tinder or whatever the app is, and we hook up, we buck up, we blaze it up, and then she ends up pregnant. She doesn't opt out and have an abortion. She decides that she's gonna have the baby, and the both of you went into this knowing that we're not gonna be first of all, we're not married, so we both went into this for fun and games, and now she wants to hem you up for 18 years, and then this bird talking about who's subjectively taking care of the child, who's subjectively gonna pay for the child. We already know that if she decides to keep the baby, the government is going to force you to take care of it's going to force you to pay for the child, period. So what the hell is she talking about?
Happens.
Well, yeah.
So why are there so many single mothers in this country?
Well, they're
Because
not high value men.
No, they're single mothers because women are irresponsible.
100%.
In terms of, what do you mean? Like irresponsible?
Irresponsible in the terms of you slept with the dude that you weren't married to, had unprotected sex, you have a whole list of birth control that you did not either take or have put into your body. You didn't get the morning after pill, and now because you're irresponsible, you and the guy are going to pay for the rest of your lives for one night of sex. Man, we got to do better. We got to stop messing around with these dirty birds, yo.
Sexually, you're in control of who you have sex with.
You are. So if you've chosen to have sex with a man that isn't someone that would actively support you, that makes you what exactly?
Irresponsible. 100%.
Irresponsible for
Yes.
making a choice.
Yeah, because you have 10 choices. The men have one. You have the choice, like when you're ovulating, you have the choice to get an abortion. You have 41 forms of birth control to choose from. The man has condom or no condom.
That's a choice, right?
You're
Oh man, cognitive dissonance. This fucking bitch acts as if she doesn't understand. Like, they all do this. It's so annoying. You, the woman, can stop the process of becoming pregnant by 10 apparently different forms of birth control. The night of you having this dude bust in you, you have the ability to say, put on a condom or not. So we're already after the fact. You're pregnant. So that means you knew mans didn't have a condom on. You let him bust in you. And then you are upset when he says he doesn't want the child that you are now carrying. You could have been on birth control, taken the morning after pill, or dash weight a belly. But no. And then you act as if you don't understand the question or how we got to this problem to begin with, frustrating, bro.
You're right, but I'm saying the women have more choice than the men, so it's more on us. We're in control of who we have sex with.
So coming back to the original question was like, should man have a choice when it comes to abortion?
100%.
Yes, he
on
should.
That
Yes.
opinion,
Mm.
it would be no,
100%.
right?
Okay, now I don't condone abortion. I'm conservative. Okay, I understand that if I shove my hood in somewhere and I bust in there, there's gonna be a baby. Likelihood is a baby gonna come out of this. I honestly think men should refrain from having sex or unprotected sex with just a random girl. I know we gotta drive. We're horny. You know, you need to bust a nut, but if you do it with one of these vessels, she's going to ruin your life. Men, pay attention. There's no love in this game, okay? They don't love you. They don't care. They're here to destroy. The 304 is here to destroy.
I mean, you guys are fighting
Because-
for equality, right?
but
So why can't we get equality? You know?
Pals just literally said with her own words that it's our responsibility. So why would you get a say if it's our responsibility?
I said it's we have more choices, so we are more responsible.
So if we're more responsible, why do we not have the same percentage of choice?
Okay, but you're only
What are
having
you
that
talking
large
about?
percentage of
Well,
choice while it's
you
in the
have-
statement, right? And that's
you
what
have the
you're saying.
huge-
But what happens when it comes out of that
yeah,
statement?
I said
It's done.
who's responsible for birth,
Yeah.
pregnancy, birth.
Women.
Plus, I feel like it's hard, like it's the egg and the sperm. It's not just,
Yeah, of
it's
course,
like
it takes
half,
two.
right? So it's like it takes two to tango, right?
But if
Yeah.
it's 50-50, then why are we more responsible?
Because
we have,
okay,
we
but-
carry it.
No,
More
I'm
responsibility.
saying,
Which
I'm
means we're
saying,
more
I'm saying-
responsible,
I'm
right?
saying if there's an unplanned pregnancy, like we as women, we have so much more choice than the men. So like we can do abstinence if we want. Like we all could have waited till we were married. You know,
Mhm.
we can also we also have the choice to require the men that we sleep with wear condoms. We could do that. We also have the choice to get on birth control. You can get an IUD, you can get a pill, that thing in your arm. I know there's side effects, but that's our choice, right? On top of that, we also can be wise with who we sleep with and not sleep with anyone that wouldn't be not a good father.
Ding, ding,
We also
ding.
have the choice to get an abortion.
The problem is, man, and this is, I'm gonna honestly, this whole epidemic is our fault. Why are you nutting in a woman you're not planning on marrying? Why are you nutting in a woman that you are not ever going to marry? Why are you doing this? This conversation would be moot if men took some responsibility and didn't mess with these 304s. The best thing for a man right now is to work on himself, be the top G, earn the money, build the legacy before you bring children into this world. Do not under any circumstance nut in a woman that is not your wife. Don't do it. It will be the death of you. 100%. And I don't even need to go any further with this topic. It's way too frustrating. When women are in denial, 304's in denial, it's like smashing your head off a concrete wall. The only thing you're gonna get is blood in your mouth. Like, that's it. So, men, build before you destroy. And by destroy, I mean nutting in a woman that is not your wife. So it'll save you thousands of dollars and many sleepless nights. This was Bear News. I'm Reggie. Peace.